Hey guys, Badger7 here back for another video, and today we're going to be on my Minecraft Gotham City world. And in this episode, we're going to be looking at the second half of Gotham, which is going to include Titan Tower, a lot of buildings and stuff over there from Dixon Docks, the Royal Hotel, we got the GCPD, Amusement Mile, we got kind of like a Wayne Industries factory right there. We've also got the Iceberg Lounge, Nightwing's apartment, and I think we're going to end it off with Wayne Industries, which is probably what a lot of people are going to be wanting to see. So we're going to end off on an awesome note, looking at Wayne Industries. So, where do I want to start? I think we'll start from Titan Tower, because I said that one first. And as well, if you guys want to see the last three videos, which, well, the first one was the first half of Gotham, the first one was Wayne Manor and Batcave. The second one was all the way over here, and it was Arkham Asylum. And then we got the first half of Gotham, which is the third one. So yeah, I'm a little bit mixed up today, guys, so I apologize if my words are a bit jumbled, or I'm just kind of, you know, I'm out of it for a second. I ripped the store down just to get in easier. Alright, so up here, Titan Tower is not much on the inside, I will admit that much. There's a couple of beds, like it's not much. I really could not fit anything in here. And that's just because it's a giant T. That's all it is. I can't do anything else with it. I think it looks amazing though on the outside. I think it looks very similar to the one in the original Teen Titans series. But on the inside, I simply just did not have enough room to do it. I did not have enough room. I got like this small, tiny, cramped up TV / computer. Oh yeah. This could be like the computer, this would be like the TV, and this would be where they sleep. So there's not a whole lot of room, no training grounds and everything. I would really like to add, make it bigger and add more stuff, but for now this is what it is. I understand that it is very cramped and small, and I would love to make it bigger. But I love the outside so much and how it looks that, I don't know. I don't know how I would try to make it any bigger. I guess I'd have to try to make it look as close as I can as possible. And I'm not really ready to do that yet. So for now, this is what it is, but I'll definitely try to make it bigger and expand it in the near future. Where are we going to go next? We're going to go to Dixon Docks. That's like a bunch of buildings over here. So, first off, we got a sign here at Dixon Docks, and we got this cool little entranceway right here. We'll start off with the Sionis Steel Mill. We've got a bunch of different brick patterns going all along side there. We got two giant smokestacks, and it just says Sionis right here on top. So we got like a little roof. That's pretty cool. Little roof right here. And down inside, in the actual steel mill itself, we got two giant things where it's like smelting. Well, I guess whatever you want, really. It's just smelting stuff. And then we got some anvils here. I thought those fit in very well with the whole steel mill place. And here we go, we got do not touch. I look like I put it in like a little display case. It is Black Mask's mask. And here we got some uniforms, some classic white shirts, blue pants, and black boots for the workers. Classic work uniforms you'll probably see in some Batman TV shows. So yeah, it's two giant pillars up there. Up here, this is just kind of like an operating room. You just got some levers right here, nothing special. This is just where you, everything's going on to, where you control all the smelting and all that stuff. So, Sionis Steel Mill, pretty cool. I do really like it. Definitely a cool design to it. It's got some cool chimneys. They actually do lead down to the pits down here. And yeah, that is the Sionis Steel Mill. Very awesome. Over here, we got some crates. Let me just get some wood so I can replace it. Inside we just got a bunch of chests. There's so much stuff. Oh my god. I didn't fill them all up. I didn't do what I did with the bank, which was over on the first half of Gotham. I actually filled the whole vault with diamonds one time, and I forgot I did it. But, yeah, this one I didn't fill up. We got 3 giant crates here, and they're just with a bunch of chests that have nothing in them. So, yeah, crates. Pretty cool. I like the design of them. I really do. Next, we got a crane, and this is over a boat, so we're just going to look at them at the same time. The crane it's a crane. There's nothing really to it, really. You come over here, and this is where, oh god, it's so awkward to get in. Come on, bats. Alright, yeah, here we go. So this is like the little control. There's supposed to be a button right here. Hold on, what happened? Who took away the button? Yeah, alright, whatever. So yeah, this is a little operating room. It's a little bit squished, I know. I probably should have made the roof a bit bigger, but still very cool. It is, it just operates the crane. I think the design overall of the crane looks pretty awesome. Very cool. And I got like a black base right here. It looks really awesome. And I believe, where's the entrance? I know you can climb up because I just saw a ladder. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah. So this is the entrance to climb up the crane. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's see. Where are we going next? Oh yeah, right. I said I was going to do the boat. Yeah, see, I'm a bit mixed up today, guys. I kind of forget what I'm doing every now and again. So yeah, we've got the actual, claw from the crane itself just kind of laying here on the boat. And down here, we don't have anything. I was going to make some, like, oil canisters or something. I thought that would be kind of cool. I'm still debating on, like, what do you guys want to be in this boat? Should it be oil? Should it be fish? Should it be, it doesn't matter to me, either or. I just thought I'd ask you guys, because, I don't know. It seems like it would be cool to ask you guys what you'd want in it, because honestly there's so many options for this. I honestly don't know what to choose, so you guys pick what you want to go down below. So yeah, we got stairs coming up, and inside is just a control room. So the boat's actually facing this way. I know it looks on the outside. Let's see. Yeah, originally it looked, yeah, it still does. Okay. It looked like it could go either or. I didn't have the windows out here pointing this way. It used to look like it could go either way, but I fixed the little windows there. I know it looks a bit off from that side there on the back, but it makes it look like it's kind of going that way. And I have a habit with boats that when I'm building it, I build it outside the flipping water, and I do this every single time. I build the bottom, like, okay, I'm gonna make this yay high. And I go and build it, and then the boat looks like it's just like hovering out of the water. It looks like the crane is holding it up right now. And I have a really bad habit with boats for that, so I apologize if this looks really weird and you're like, why isn't it in the water? Well, that's why. I have a habit of doing it. I don't mean to do it, it just happens. And this, honestly, this boat looks really cool, and I really do like it, and I would hate to redo it, honestly, so I just kind of kept it the way it was. Over here we're gonna go into the Gotham Gazette, and downstairs, I admit I do like this design for it, but I could have done it underground. That's my one problem. Basically, I'll just kind of show you before I review this factory type place. This is where the newspapers are made, and basically for the people who work at Gotham Gazette, such as I guess Vicky Vale will work there, Jack Ryder, I guess, reporters like that, and they have to climb these stairs with no rails, very dangerous, very unsafe, to get to their office every single day. That's my problem with this. And you got the upstairs offices. When I was building, I was like, man, it's gonna be so cool. And then one day I was walking and I fell, and I realized, I was like, man, this is the most unsafe way to get to your work ever, to have to walk up these stairs. So that's my one problem with this. But I spend a lot of time on this redstone. You don't even know. I got the dispensers hooked up, and what happens is that, what's this? Turns that one off, right? No, this one shoots it out. Oh god, I'm mixing up my controls. Okay, yeah, this one takes that one down. I knew one of them did one of them. Alright, so let's get some night vision. And basically paper, I got two, who cares? The paper, see, it comes down. It gets pushed down the water. It's very slow. Very slow. How about this one? Is this one? Oh, yeah. Sometimes it gets separated like this. Sometimes it will not land in this block, which really sucks. But yeah, that's kind of all you can do. So one's gonna get in there. Come on. Which one go first? Oh, that one got in there, and the other one got stuck over here. Yeah, so that's normal. So yeah, what we're gonna do is then we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna flick it up, and boom, you got paper. So it just kind of drops the paper down here. Obviously, it gets a bit wet and soggy, but it does come down here, prints off the paper. I think it, it's really cool. I think it looks pretty awesome. And I got a whole crap ton of redstone back here. I'm just gonna show you guys how this works. So this is what activates, the paper that dispenses. And this is also, yeah, so there's a dispenser on each side, and the lever activates both dispensers on each side. So that's kind of how that works. It just shoots out of the dispenser. And then that lever there is just connected to the pistons that push up the paper so you can grab it instead of having to jump in the water. That's how that works. So, up here, we just got a bunch of desks and a giant TV here. I think it looks kind of cool there. And, yeah, so this is the Gotham Gazette. I really do like it. It's one of my newer designs. For the Dixon Docks. The Dixon Docks is all new, and this is obviously one of the newer buildings in my world, but I was really disappointed when I realized that this probably should have been underground, this little factory here, but hey, I think it still looks cool, and it's a cool addition to the building itself, so really awesome. Now, you're probably wondering what this what these three crates over here are. One says Wayne Industries, one says Queen Industries, and one says Fairest Aircrafts. Well, this is a reference to multiple DC characters, including the map this is meant for, which is Batman. So in here, I believe, let's check. Yep, we got some. Yeah, this is back before dyed armor. I mentioned this last time. Sometimes I forget to actually dye some of the armors on my world. Like they're in random hiding spots, and I forget to dye them. This would be one of them. I forgot about this one. I dyed the ones in the back cave and all that stuff. So this is before dyed armor. This is what my Batsuit looked like. And this is the Batsuit. This is also before you can name things. This is supposed to be the Bat Belt sword. This is supposed to be like the thing that shoots batarangs. I called arrows batarangs. And we got a bunch of grappling hooks, which are ender pearls and stuff like that. There's nothing in here, is there? No, I didn't think so. Alright, so, moving on, we're gonna need that, and I believe we're gonna need white for, just gonna fill that back in. I think it's gray, who cares? I'll fix it later. Okay, in here, we got, see, once again, couldn't dye armor, but, we got bow, bunch of arrows, and this is supposed to be all dark green for green arrow, so this is a reference to green arrow, since this is a Queen Industries, crate, which is from Oliver Queen, is basically Green Arrow, if anyone doesn't know. So that's his alter ego's company there. Fairest Aircrafts. Okay, yeah, once again, it's supposed to be dyed. Forgot all the crates. This is Green Lantern's ring, this lime dye right here. So basically, this is, I don't know why his ring would be here. Don't ask me, but this is basically a reference to Green Lantern, who works at Fairest Aircrafts as a test pilot. So, pretty cool. Reference to two other DC heroes besides Batman himself. Really awesome. And yeah, alright. So where are we going? I think we'll go to Amusement Mile since it's like right next door. We'll start on the wharf since we're pretty much here anyway. So first one we got ice cream. Next one we got hot dogs, cotton candy, soft drinks, other junk food stuff. That's my grammar for you right there. But these are basically just a bunch of different booths that have different foods selling. They're selling a bunch of different foods, and yeah, nothing special about them. They got villagers there. I didn't have enough room to actually give them chests to have ice cream or have hot dogs or cotton candy and all the other stuff I put over here, other junk food stuff. So yeah, just a bunch of different booths that are supposed to have different types of junk food to have at a amusement mall or carnival. So yeah, this is like the pier here. You come out, you get some food, you look at the grass and the water. Yeah, cool stuff, cool scenery. Over here we got a roller coaster. Now there's actually a story behind this roller coaster, so let's go up. I don't believe it's like it anymore, but what used to happen is that when I first built this roller coaster, it used to go up as far as the world could go before Title Update 12, which is, as you guys know, is a decent while back. So this was back in Title Update 12, I think, and you couldn't build up, like, this is basically as far as you could build up was around here, I'd say, around there, around that, area there. Anyway, I made it so that it went up all the way up as far as it could go to this point, because this is the point where it drops, and it used to drop at the highest point in the world. But now, obviously, we can build, like, almost double or triple the amount now. So, yeah, now I just kind of made it as high as it could go to this point, and then I just kind of let it drop. So yeah, really cool. So originally this roller coaster was designed to go up as high as the world could go, but now I can't do that anymore because I would have to keep going and going and going, and I'd probably have to have it loop around several times for it to be the highest the world could go now. So yeah, very cool. We're actually going to ride the roller coaster just to kind of have a cool little feel of it. Let's turn that off. Let's find minecart. Minecart, where art thou, minecart? Okay. Button. Oh my god, yeah. My redstone. Manual push. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Oh man, we're going so fast. Alright, there we go. So we come all the way up here. I don't know if this is legal, but we're following like a bunch of... I like to jump out of the minecart because it's just cool to do that sometimes. You just jump out and fall on your own. Don't actually do that in a ride. Just point that out. If anyone's like, hey, I'll jump out myself, just like Bat said. No, don't do that. This is Minecraft, not real life. You'll die if you do that. So yeah, basically that's what I do with this ride. I jump out and fall, but yeah, it basically drops down and you know, do it. And if you have this on, you can ride it again and again. So if you ride it like 3 times, you can just leave this on for a couple times. All right, where are we going? We're gonna go over here. I'm going everywhere today. Cyclone spinner. This is just fun to do. This is really fun. All right, I'm gonna start off over here. Oh crap, it's gonna start without me. All right, so this basically just spins around over and over. Oh god, this is just, I don't know. I'm gonna get out before it makes any of you nauseous. It doesn't even spin. It just jumps from back and forth. It's a good thing I got off too because that wolf came over. But yeah, cyclone spinner. I just made this random ride where you just spin around over and over again in a circle. It's you know, I just had to make up stuff to do here, so this is one of them. And yeah, cyclone spinner. I gave it a cool name. Over here we got archery. Gonna grab a bow. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh god, I missed. No, I can do it. Oh god. But yeah, this is basically archery. It's kind of boring. I like how like this is all the way up here. I could probably like get it dead center. Can I get it dead center? I'm gonna try this real quick. Alright, there we go. Did not go dead center. Alright, yeah, we're gonna put that away. I'm wasting time. Crap, no, stop shooting the bow. Alright. Last thing here, I believe it's, yep, last thing, good, is the dunk tank. Why is that? I don't even know. There's just random stuff goes on here. Alright, yep. That's his dunk tank. Dunk tank. Tanks, yep, that's it. There's 2 of them. I'm just gonna leave that. Basically this is the dunk tank. And I don't believe there's actually a way to have it so that, yeah, I think I used to have it so that it shoots and it drops. Yeah, for now I just got this random lever that goes and you pull it and it opens. But I believe one time me and Monkey Man and Patchy were looking at it and we were saying that Patchy actually got a way for it to work, but I think I forgot to save it. Sorry, Patchy. I thought I saved it. Yeah, I can easily redo it. It's not that hard. But yeah, basically you hit a button here and it would trigger it to, you know, open and you drop. So once we drop down here, there actually is something down here besides water. We got this cool little minecart tunnel, and this leads nowhere. Just kidding. It leads right here. And this is the Joker's hideout. I'm sure you guys might have saw this coming. Hold on. Let's fix that. This looks cooler. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that for now. For now, let's do that. Okay. Joker's lair. Really cool. I forgot to change the mallet. Once again, I forgot to change some of the stuff here. And some pretty obvious stuff here we got. Well, first thing we got is Harley Quinn's mallet. What else? For next thing we got a bunch of random villagers. This is actually fun to do. Alright. Come on, come on. Someone drop. Oh, there he goes. I feel so bad. Okay, yeah, it passed. Yeah, this is basically Joker's torture chamber. They actually, the little buggers found a way to actually avoid it. Get in the pit. Go. Are you gonna die from me punching you? There we go. Get in the pit like a good villager, a good victim. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, you'll probably burn people to death. Yeah, so, wait, how would you even get lava? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. Yeah, so this is Joker's torture chamber. Nothing special, I guess, just like a bunch of levers that open and close pistons that will make the villagers fall down. What next? Oh, yes, for when you want to try to escape, yeah, you can't. There's iron bars right here. For those times you want to escape. And yeah, this here, just simple redstone, nothing big. It closes off when you try to get it. I'm also gonna see if I can make this like a wooden button. So possibly I have to hit it to get out, and this will be locked full time with like a redstone torch. Once again, I might experiment some stuff. We got a giant jack-in-the-box here. There's nothing in it, oh yeah, there's nothing in it. Oh, I should do. I always think of good ideas while I'm in videos. Don't know why, it just happens. Alright, so we're gonna improvise. We're gonna put TNT in this bad boy. So, let's find some purple, and we're gonna do that. Good enough. And yeah, so this is the jack-in-the-box that now explodes. It has a new exploding feature that was just upgraded 1 minute ago. So yeah, jack-in-the-box. Definitely a giant jack-in-the-box would be Joker's sort of thing. And over here, this is actually from Lego Batman 2, the giant Joker robot. It looks kind of close to him. It's kind of creepy with its red eyes, but it looks close to him. Yeah, so we got some, I don't know, giant robot arms. I don't think you can actually, yeah, you can actually go into him. Why am I saying I don't think? This is my map. I should know. Okay, you can't go into him because he's not 3 blocks wide. I only made him 2. But, yeah, it's just kind of a cool little decoration thing and a reference to Lego Batman 2. I might, if you guys want me to, I can make it so that you can actually go inside. But at this point, I didn't really pose as a big deal to me whether you couldn't or not. I just wanted to be a reference to the giant Joker robot you had to fight in Lego Batman 2. This is it for Joker's little torture / chamber thing. But one more thing. Where do we come out to? Some of you guys might have been wondering about these pistons that are so well hidden. I know, right? They're amazingly well hidden. This is another way that Joker, well, basically how Joker gets his victims, is over here. Another crappy lever I didn't do instead of a button. There we go. This will open those. So then they'll fall in, they'll be like, whoa, where am I? What am I doing here? And, you know, Joker will be laughing or whatever. And then you'll be trapped forever until Batman comes. So yeah, we're obviously on a positive note here. Yeah, that was a bit, I got a bit negative there, I apologize. But yeah, Amusement Mile, pretty cool. Joker hideout underneath, really cool stuff. Here, I just kind of like this. This is basically, I had to put the bat signal a bit out further so you couldn't see the thing for the roof. Or this gray part in the roof. So this is why this is stuck out. But yeah, we're going to be looking at the GCPD. If anyone's asking why that overhang's there, that's just so that when you drive by, sorry, yeah, when you drive by, there's like this little underneath overhang thing here for the bat signal, so that it doesn't, because the roof is only 1 block thick over here, so you'd be able to see the base of the bat signal through the floor, and I didn't want that, so I made this little extended part out, and I put the bat signal and moved it over here. So yeah, now that we got that little bit out of the way, if anyone was wondering why that little overhang was there, we're going to move on to the actual inside itself. So we got 2 little lampposts right there. You come inside and you got a front desk receptionist. Hello, Mrs. Front Desk Receptionist. Can I be allowed in? Yeah, I'm just going to go in. Anyway, she'll allow you in to see whoever, and you'll come on in. Not any chairs out there yet. Still, like my hospital, I'm kind of wondering what to do with this waiting room. I might put like a wanted list here or something. I'm still debating on that. Please let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, we got front desk receptionist person. First floor, and I think this is the main floor. There's only 1 floor. It's a very small GCPD, but it does work. I think it looks pretty cool. So we got Harvey Bullock, detective, and is there anyone over here? Renee Montoya, she's also a detective. I didn't put anyone else here. I definitely could have, but Harvey Bullock and Renee Montoya are 2 of the GCPD cops who are most known and the ones that I know best. So I put them there, and we got a bunch of different offices, desks for the different officers. And here we just got a little computer screen that is for, just seeing latest. Why did I break that? Seeing latest news reports and stuff like that. So yeah, cool, really cool. And here we got Commissioner Gordon's office. He's just kind of chilling. Commissioner, you look a lot different than in comics and movies. Yeah, he's just a villager. So yeah, this is Commissioner Villager Gordon. So yeah, Villager Gordon. This is his office right here. Nothing too big. I was a bit squished in making this, so it's not as big as I want it to be, but still very cool. At least I got to add in the GCPD, and I got to add in this stuff. And then over here, we got the helicopter pad and the main bat signal itself. There's this lever here. It doesn't do anything because it's glowstone. If I could retract this glowstone, that would be very cool, but I can't. So it kind of makes this bat-shaped emblem up here. It just misses the hotel. When I first built the hotel, I had to stop because it was gonna go up into the bat signal. So the bat signal was here first, and I really didn't want to move it up anymore because it's not really possible with the way this bat signal's designed down, and like the base of it's down here. So that's the bat signal for you guys coming from the GCPD. Very cool. And we also got the bat bikes for Batman and Robin heading to the front of the GCPD as well. Next up, we are going to be looking at the hotel. Man, we got a lot left. I didn't think we had that much. Hotel. Alright, we're going to try to brush through this now. I've been kind of talking a lot, so we're going to try to rush through these. Front main area. Chandelier. Looks pretty cool. Cool little pattern to it. We got the concierge desk. He's all like, here's your room. You can go upstairs. Then you go upstairs. Oh god, there's so many floors. Alright, most of the floors are the same. I don't have anything in them yet. I'm hoping that, different floors will have look differently. And I'm looking for a specific floor. Since they all look the same, it shouldn't really matter which one I go to for you guys. It's the floor below. Alright, yeah. Go. Alright, yep. So this is the link right here. Any of you guys who play Batman Arkham Origins know there is like a little, I don't know what to call this. This is kind of like a orb type thing in the middle, or a dome. I don't know what you call it, but it's a small connection in the middle that looks kind of like this. Obviously, it's a lot bigger. Mine is well enough to fit like 5 people in, but still, once again, a lot of my buildings are a bit squished, but they are still pretty cool. And I got to put this in here to connect the towers, which I thought was really awesome. So yeah, this is basically the hotel. There's not a whole lot to it. I don't have any of the rooms filled out at all. I just got them. They're there. That's pretty much it. As you can see, I didn't fill any of them up. So where are we going next? We're gonna go to this Wayne factory. This is pretty new. I like this. We got a giant crane, which is probably the first thing you're going to see as you walk in. This is what I'm most proud of it for, is this giant crane. This is more like a storage area than a factory. We got a bunch of storage areas here. Yeah, these can't open at all. They're just kind of for show. But we got this big, stacks of chests here just for storage. We got this giant crane up here. It operates with levers. They don't actually move the crane, if anyone's wondering. I don't know why you would be wondering, because obviously it does not move the crane. And yeah, so the crane can go along. It can go left, or left if you're counting. If you're looking towards the door like this, it would go left, right, forward, backward, all that stuff. So Wayne storage area, very cool. A little bit of a small building, but still very, very awesome. Next, we're gonna go to the Iceberg Lounge. So, Iceberg Lounge, we got 2 large dinner tables on the inside. We got a nice skylight. You can look out at the moon or the sun or whenever you're in here, it doesn't matter. And we got an iceberg. Obviously, it's an Iceberg Lounge. This iceberg is actually a bit smaller, like the little pit I had the iceberg in is a bit smaller, because I made room for this table back here where I put a bunch of chairs and they're facing the iceberg. So this is probably what I designed it for, is where Penguin would sit. He's the owner of the Iceberg Lounge, for anyone who does not know, and he'd be the one sitting here making deals or arrangements in the Iceberg Lounge, because sometimes he does that. He does it in his own store while people are actually here. They're sitting down having their supper, and he's there making arrangements for, you know, whatever. He's hooking people up with weapons or information or whatever. And this was kind of a cool place to do it, just like out in the open, very public, and he was just kind of sitting here making deals with people. Sitting, and he's able to see his whole restaurant from back here, except, you know, the iceberg's kind of covering it, but, you know, that's the main idea. So that's the Iceberg Lounge. Yeah, pretty cool. So that's the skylight for it, and that's pretty much all for it. Now, over here, we've got the Nightwing's apartment. Now, Nightwing does live in Bloodhaven. That's, for those of you who know, that's just pretty obvious. And I just kind of put this here as his little loft in Gotham City. So the window's open for him to get in and out as he pleases. We've got a secret entrance for his Nightwing armor. I, once again, forgot to change the costumes. God, I forget so much. Forgot to change costumes, dye them, but this is my Nightwing armor before dyeable leather armor. And over here we got sink, fridge, beds, chests, nothing in them. And yeah, this is Dick Grayson's loft here. So when you jump down, which would probably break your legs, but, you know, if Nightwing, I guess, grapples down, he will come over here to this abandoned dumpster. Yes, that's exactly what I said, abandoned dumpster. And he'll come in here. So in here, this is kind of an odd shape. And basically, when you flip this lever, this opens up. So this is basically Nightwing's motorcycle. And this is supposed to be the wheel right here. My actual design for it. You'll probably see it in... I don't know if I show my motorcycle design very much. You know what? I actually can make it right here for you guys. This is what it's supposed to look like on the inside. We got... Oh, crap. We got this. We got this. And these would be two wheels right here. So that looks like a motorcycle. And then you have like some glass right here or something. Or a screen would pop up, and this is where you'd sit. So this is basically what's inside this dumpster. I know it's very hard to see. The dumpster is a bit small, and this would open up this little hatch right here, and yeah. So the land is kind of grown over it, aka I tried to cover up my redstone. This is what that is. That's why the ground is like covered over it. That's why there's vines everywhere. I designed this dumpster to be old and abandoned because I wanted an excuse to cover up all my redstone. So yeah, pretty creative on my behalf, I suppose. And yeah, that is Nightwing's motorcycle, which goes with his loft. Now, I gotta make sure, did we do everything that I said I was gonna do? Yep. Looks like we did. We did everything. Alright, we're on the final build. I hope this hasn't been a long time. I haven't really been paying attention how long this recording is. So we're finally at Wayne Industries. Don't worry, this will go quick, I promise. Anyone who's been waiting for this is gonna go quick. So we got a main waiting area lobby place here for Wayne Industries. There's some basic tables and some kind of seats here. We got a front entrance, we got a front desk area here, and a bunch of redstone lamps hanging from the ceiling with levers that obviously cannot be seen because I'm subtle with those. So this is like the front desk area here. And alright, so we're not gonna go, oh, I thought I covered that up. Okay, yeah, that's not there yet. You aren't supposed to see that. We're gonna go up, and we're gonna go see, this is, oh, geez, you scared me. I forgot I put villagers in here. We got a bunch of random desks. Pretty normal. So most of these rooms are actually just desks. That's all they are. Desks, oh yeah, here we go. This is an actual place. So this is Bruce Wayne's office. And what we got in here, we got Gotham General's main benefactor. This is Gotham General Hospital. Those of you who saw my last video, I don't have Gotham General Hospital. I don't really know what I want to do for it yet. So for the fact that he's their main benefactor and they don't have very many things inside the hospital, is quite sad. But anyway, makes you wonder what they're spending all that money on. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm still wondering what to do with the hospital. But this is what I'm referencing to is the Gotham General Hospital. And this would be their, Bruce Wayne has been their main benefactor. The Wayne family, or Wayne Industries, from what I know of, has always been a benefactor, or basically has paid a lot of money into the hospital. We got the Man of the Year Award, another reference to Lego Batman 2. I put a Steve face here to reference You know, the Man of the Year award. I got a man face. Over here, I don't know 2 other awards. So if you guys want to tell me any 2 awards Bruce Wayne has won or has, you know, achieved over the years, you can tell me in the comment section below, because I already got these 2. This one I actually made up, the Gotham General Hospital main benefactor. I just knew he used to donate a lot to Gotham General Hospital, so I kind of put that there. But if you guys know 2 other awards he's won, please let me know. Comment section below. We got his front. You know, front. Why I keep saying front? I'm trying to say. I keep thinking to say front desk, but it's not front desk. We got his chair right here, his main chair, and then we got, you know, visitor seats for people who are visiting. They sit down. All right, now all the way. Now we go down. Now we go down. Come on, speed up. Go, 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 go. All right, so we come all the way down here. Oh my God, what is this? Why is it under Wayne Industries? No, just kidding. We knew this was all here. We all knew this was coming. So, yeah. And over here on the side, we have got 3 Batmobiles. And over here we got the Batwing and a computer. Now, this is basically either a backup Batcave or Applied Sciences, whichever one you want to call it. It was called Applied Sciences in the Dark Knight trilogy, and it was known as a backup Batcave in numerous different Batman, you know, either TV shows or comics. So it doesn't really matter which one. It can go by either. So we're going to start on the Batmobile side. Basically, this is the old 1940s Batmobile. No seats in it. I didn't really fill in the seats. I just kind of built it here. Next up, no seats again, but this is the Batmobile that I'm currently using in my Batcave, which is designed off the animated series. It's very slim, very cool, and looks a lot like the animated series Batmobile for sure. It looks really awesome. Over here, this is the 1950s Batmobile, where it became blue, and it got this sort of half or a quarter, yeah, half dome, quarter sphere type thing. Basically it's circular on the front. That's what I'm trying to say. It's supposed to use glass and circular on the front. So yeah, this one actually has seats, which makes no sense. I don't know why it has seats and the rest don't. Yeah. So this is one of the older Batmobiles as well. So 1950s, 1940s, and animated series. These are some of my favorite Batmobiles for sure. There are cool ones as well. I tried one time making the Tumbler. I tried one time making Tim Burton one, I believe. Tim Burton one kind of resembled my animated series. Why do I keep breaking stuff? You know what? I'm not even gonna fix it. Kind of resembled my animated series style Batmobile, so I just didn't really build it. But I tried building stuff like the Tumbler, because I know a lot of people have been asking about Dark Knight stuff. I don't do a whole lot of Dark Knight stuff on my map, but I figured I'd try making the Tumbler. Didn't work out so well, so I just kind of kept these 3 Batmobiles here. Next we got the Batwing, except this is it isn't pointing up. Basically, this is my other Batmobile in my Batcave is actually facing up this way. It's facing vertical. This one's horizontal. It's actually on the ground. It's landed on the ground like this. It looks very boxy when you look at it this way. And my other one was just kind of facing straight up in the air, like it's about to launch. This is like a spare Batwing. I broke the wrong block. These are the 2 seats, one for Batman and one for input partner here. And yeah, so this is levers. They do things and they make it fly. And yeah, Batwing. There's nothing really much to it. I was actually able to fit a bat symbol on this computer, which is pretty cool because in my actual Batcave I can't do that. So this is pretty awesome. I got to fit that in there. Bunch of different levers, and that's it. So guys, we're done the video. I really hope I did not miss anything, because that would really suck. Really suck. I hope I went through everything I said I was going to go through. There was obviously a lot in this video, and I tried to cover it all as fast as I could. I know I talked a lot, but you know, that's me. I always like to talk a lot. So anyway guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the builds or even the commentary. That would be amazing. As well, big thanks to MonkeyMan78918. I referenced him before at the Amusement Mile. Basically, he helped me build a lot of this map. And yeah, this is the newly updated version of the map. So if you guys want to see when I first made a video on this map, and it was an older version. It didn't have as much stuff here. I'll also leave that in the description below and call it like old Gotham or old Batcave, or I'll give all the different names. I'll just call it old something, so you get to see those as well. Or just check out my channel, either or. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I am Bachelor7, and I will see you guys all later. Peace out.